Oh, take profit was hit. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Morning, everybody. Everybody had a swell evening, even better morning. Oh boy. So US30 was exceptionally fruitful last night. If you tuned into my Instagram story, you would have caught the same exact move that we caught last night. I gotta say, guys, Asian session is starting to look like a golden session for US30 specifically. It moved a lot for gold last night too. But let me tell you guys, Asian session is about to start busting. So I hope all of you were able to catch that same move. I'll go over it right now. I'll also explain the fib setting that I have, the fib levels that I have on here. I actually had the fib, I believe, on the 30 minute. I had it on the 30 minute. Okay, so this is what okay, the trade is done. Hit my take profit. Let me close that here. Okay, so this is what I was looking at. So yesterday, we were looking at US30. We had a bunch of news. Matter of fact, let me check for news right now before I get into this breakdown. Okay, so we have a little bit of news at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Okay, so yesterday we had a whole bunch of news and a whole bunch of duds, right? News didn't do much of anything, barely moved the market much of anything, so it kind of skewed what we were looking for in terms of like entries. But either way, we were looking for the pullback, right? The pullback came around 11, which we had news, Powell was speaking, and the pullback came, but not in the way that we thought. Either way, the pullback came to this area that I wanted it to come to. However, because of news, did not take entries on it. Either way, looking for the pullback pushed up in one 30-minute candle and pushed back down inside our zone here. Let me take this one off. Is this inside here? So this is the zone that I had marked off from yesterday. We pushed down. All I was looking for was price to come back to this area. I had an alarm set for this zone here. I think I had another alarm. No, I didn't have an alarm set here because they were so close. They weren't that far apart. So I was looking for a price to basically do this. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Now, not this necessarily. This was great as well. Okay, this was London session as well, but not this. I was looking for this. I was looking for price to show signs of rejection at this area here, and it came last night. Last night we pushed up. We left this nice doji rejection, very tiny rejections here, and then we started dropping. Once I saw we started dropping here and maintaining this level here, I went ahead and caught some sells. I caught this move here. Okay, this move to the downside here, secured profits on some positions, and then I actually opened up more positions when I saw this setting up here, and then we caught this move, and then we had a pullback, and I left some runners going, and those are the runners that you guys saw from this morning. So, and then my TP was really down here, but I didn't know if price was going to make it here, So I erred on the side of caution and put my TP around this area here, just in case we had some rejection in that area, which we do. But I still think we're going to come down to this area here based on how the volume is moving. Look at the size of these candles, guys. From 6:30, look at that 7 o'clock candle, 7:30. This is a massive move. So, I mean, this is going to drop. It's not going to stop here. It's going to continue and drop. It might even continue melting all the way bearish. Okay, so that was the setup. All I wanted to see was this area get respected. If this area gets respected, guess what? We are still bearish. We pushed up, we pushed down, we pushed up, we pushed down, we pushed up, we pushed right back down. So yeah, that's pretty much what the setup was for last night and this morning. Oh, and let me go over the fib real quick. So if we go here, where did I have the fib? Oh, here. Okay, so we have a swing high and we have a swing low here on the 30. Price, this was my 61.8. This was a 50. The 50 wasn't enough for me. I needed it to come up to the 61 or a little bit higher, and then start finding its way on down. We pushed up right past the 61 and rejected. We rejected that 61, but it happened late in the session, like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is the market's about to close in a couple hours. So I'm definitely not looking for a trade at that time. Volume is super low. So we got another one, push, perfect. A nice and a closure inside that area. So what I was looking for was the market to come inside here mostly. Like give me like a wick rejection or something close enough here, but for the most part, you want to see the market come back inside your zone, which it eventually did. Left a wick rejection there, and then it maintained right around this zone right here. And then at that point, around like this point here, once I saw these candles rejecting here, stops were above those wick highs there. Took profit around there. Was anticipating for it to come like around this area or this area, but it didn't make it all the way down there, at least not yet. But as you guys can see, we respected. We stayed bouncing on the 61. And the reason why I took profit here is because we were approaching a demand zone here and we were bouncing on the 50%. So I wasn't sure if the 50 was going to hold, if we were going to push up a little bit higher and then come back down. So I quickly grabbed this first move, got out, and then once I saw it rejecting again, got back in. Okay, and then on the second drop, we came down a little lower, making a lower low. We came up again. Price never went up past my stop. Stops were above these wick highs here, and if you look closely, you'll see nothing in sight to stop price. So there was no wicks, there's nothing here to tell me that price is gonna spike or do something crazy or anything like that to go up. So the only place for it to go was down. Could it have gone up and made some more bullish candles on this way up? For sure. I'm not psychic, I have no idea what the market is gonna do. I'm just looking for it to respect a certain area. And what was that area? This area right here. Okay, and then now we see price making its way on down. I mean, beautiful move. Beautiful move. If you look here, you'll see how we respected this area, right? We tapped into this area. Actually, I was looking for us to come to this. This was the initial area, but last night it only stayed here. But eventually, London session pushed up with volume, and it came up to eventually here. I wish I had alert set up. I wish I had kept my alert set up there so that I could have caught these moves, but I probably wouldn't have caught it anyway because I was knocked out at 4 o'clock in the morning. So no way was I gonna get up to look for a trade. Even if and when price comes to your area of interest, guys, doesn't mean take a trade. You still have to wait for confirmation at that zone because you don't know what price is gonna do at that area. It could have came here and continued shooting up, so it doesn't mean, hey, let price hit your zone and then jump in for a sell. No, wait. to see what it's gonna do. Okay, so for now, what I see on US30, give me 1 second. Let me grab my coffee real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Uno momento. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Okay, so what am I seeing on US30 for the daily for today? All right, still bearish. We have this area here to tap into. I think we're going to tap into that area and may even come down to these lows sometime this week. May even come down to these areas sometime this week. So we left this nice daily area here where we had a drop, bearish engulfing here. We had a nice pullback, a nice 50% pullback of that drop, and price is continuing down. That's why I think price is going to continue down, because we've held this area for 1, 2, 3 days after that drop on Tuesday. We dropped here Tuesday. Let me open this up so you guys can see clearly. Okay, market, guys, creature of habit. Look at the same structure forming. Here you have a high that's formed, right? Equal highs, boom, boom. Then you have the market dropping. Okay, so right here it was holding an area, like a little range here, area here, right? Equal highs, almost equal lows around here, and then you finally get that bearish drop. Perfect. You get a bearish drop. Now the only thing is, on this drop we didn't get much of a pullback. That's the only downside to that move. I think we might have been waiting on that. Yeah, this was Friday's move, where it didn't give us that pullback that we were looking for. It gave us a weak pullback and then ended up dropping. So sometimes you're not always going to get, you know, that perfect setup. But either way, the market pushed up here, very small pullback, and then it created support and it broke support again. When you see those engulfing candles breaking lows and breaking supports, especially on the daily time frame, take that into consideration, guys. Okay, so we have the same thing here. We have a drop, resistance, support, broken, same thing. Okay, drop, resistance, drop, resistance, drop, almost like a stairwell. Okay, coming right on down, the same structure. Bears drop, move, drop, move, drop. Okay, so here, the reason why I don't see us pushing back up again is because we had already multiple rejections of this zone. We had a hard pullback here and a hard drop underneath this low here. This candle actually tried to drop and then it rejected back up, and then this next candle is now filling this entire area. So at this point in time, there's really nothing to really stop price from coming down and correcting this entire move right here, which it's already started up here and now it's finding its way on down. So I don't know if the pullback, we're going to get another pullback. We could, US30, you know, it could give us another one either way. But as you can see, the pullbacks usually come, I'm seeing in London session. This was at 5 o'clock this morning. You got this nice pullback here, and then the market begins dropping. So right here, which I love it on the 4 hour here. If you look at the 4 hour, nice 4 hour resistance here. Beautiful 4 hour resistance. What happened here? Same thing. 4 hour resistance held here. Nice bearish drop over here. You get a bearish closure below this area. And we're going to continue down. We should continue down. All right. So this area right here is where we would like to see price respect. If we pull this further across, it's holding as an area of support. Areas that was one support turned resistance or vice versa. Golden zones. Okay. So here we see price holding this area here, but it's coming down. It is coming down, and I think we're going to continue down here. Honestly, I really do. I think we're going to continue bearish. So if we do break, I think I'm going to take a sell. Even though it's not the best entry, I'm going to take a sell because the pullbacks have already happened here. Sometimes you're just not going to get the best entry. It's only Tuesday. Do I want to chase the trade? Not necessarily, but I feel like with New York volume, we should get a push. And my trade setup would be like something like this, basically. Obviously, I'm not going to hold to this stop here, but this would be what I'm looking for today. Something like this. Either something like this, or if we were to get a pullback, even better, something like this. Price comes back to like maybe around, not equal highs here, maybe around these highs here, and then look to take price all the way down. Could we get lucky today and get, you know, a super nice pullback inside this zone and then, you know, start finding our way down? That would be golden, right? But we don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So that's what I'm looking at for US30 for this morning. Now gold, on the other hand, hit full TP here at 10 o'clock last night, and then we pulled back a little bit here. Now gold is I don't know what to say about gold. Gold, look at this drop, guys. Not one green candle in sight. I mean, crazy drop on gold. I'm telling you guys, like, from where did we start this drop? We started this drop at 2068, and we are now 1816. What is that? 2,000 pips? 2,000 points, something like that. Can you imagine? Swing traders are in heaven right now. 2,500 points, excuse me. This is, I've never seen anything like this before, guys. Been trading 6 years now. Never seen anything like this before. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. This is a first for me. I gotta say, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous that gold is dropping as hard as it is. I have no words. I have no words for gold. I have no words for gold. No words. So, shit. It's a good thing we got a backup here, right? It's a good thing we got a backup here. So let's analyze what happened before the initial drops here, okay? Because technically we did get some decent pullbacks, not on the 4 hour, mostly on the 1 hour and the 30 minute, okay? So we're gonna focus on the 1 hour and the 30 minute. So here on the 1 hour, we have an area right here. We have an area here, 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 tiny area here, and now we're forming another area right there. Okay, so if we look closely at gold here, let's analyze this area right here, okay? Right here on gold, Gold was dropping heavily here. This was at 10 in the morning, 11, 12, 1, 2. So at 2 o'clock, we saw consolidation. Makes sense. The market is slowing down, about to close in a couple hours. Makes sense. So we see for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, we held an area of resistance right here. And then at 8 o'clock, Asian session, we got a little dump to the downside. Not too strong, but still a move, okay? When price broke this low here, not a strong break, but a break nonetheless. This next candle pushed up to retest it. Looks like around 60% or so. Let me measure this real quick. I think it's about a 60% retracement. Yep, 61 right above the 50. And then we push down, okay? We push down, and if I extend this line here, we were holding support, we retested support, acted as resistance. We started dropping 10 o'clock, 11, 12, 1, 2. So at 2 o'clock, we finally get the pullback, okay? 2 o'clock, we finally get a pullback. So it looks like it likes to give us that pullback. Asian session, this was a major one. So right pre-London, I would say, pre-London session, it gave us a pullback there. Tested this area twice. Let me circle this because I want to see what the market looked like there. Okay, so we held this zone here on the 15-minute time frame. Let me see the 30. Looks better on the 15. Okay, so on the 15-minute time frame, we had this drop, and then at London, pre-London, it starts pushing, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections here. So 30, 30. So 2 30-minute candle rejections and this bearish drop. So after this bearish drop here would have been the ideal entry here. And now you have the retest. You have the bearish drop and you have the retest and then another massive drop. So technically we are getting pullbacks. They're just on the smaller time frames because the selling pressure is so strong. You're not really seeing the pullbacks on the higher time frames. You're seeing them on the lower time frames, which is okay, but it's just that the higher time frames hold more weight than the lower. So that's what makes it kind of hard, because it's like you want to see that pullback on the higher time frame to give you that added confirmation to, you know, take your trade. So let's move it on down to where price is now. So let's look at where price is now. I'm going to look at it real quick on the 30, 1 hour. So it looks great on the 1 hour. It looks amazing on the 1 hour because where are we here? We're at a major zone that held that support. It broke with a bearish engulfing. And look how many times it retested on the 1 hour. It retested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So this is actually an excellent area to look for a potential sell because of these rejections. Now, is it a great sell in the way of a pullback? No, it's a sucky one. Because if I measure this area here, it's only a 50% retracement. If we were to come up to like this area here, that would be better. Okay, that would be better. Because now you have not just one confirmation, you now have two confirmations to tell you that this area here can hold for a particular sell. The only issue with this sell is you have this nonsense over here. So where if you were to look for short position like around here, you can't, because you have data rejecting, nothing stopping price from coming inside the zone and knocking you out of the trade. So that's the hard part. But this zone here could be better as well because there's not much rejection here. There's candles dropping, yes, but in terms of wick rejections where price could come in and test that area, it's not there. Okay, so I would say like this area, this 1828 area here. Matter of fact, where gold is now would be perfect for an entry. The only problem is I just want to take my time with this because I don't know if we're going to get a spike. Lately, I've been selling gold too early. The last loss I took was what, Friday, and we sold just way too early. So I don't want to do that again on gold. So I'd rather take my time, and I'm not in any rush to take a trade because we've already secured on US30. So anyway, sheesh. And the negative 27% came right to support. So another confirmation right there. So I ain't gonna lie, guys, this is a great entry here for sells. This is a great entry for sells. Right where price is now, about a 30-40 pip stop. It's not a bad entry for sells. But yeah, this area here, I mean, let me look at the 1 hour. I ain't gonna lie, US30 is cleaner than gold right now. Ever since this bearish run started, it's been throwing me on gold. It really is. I can't remember when was the last time I had a win on this entire drop here. It's throwing me for a loop, a big loop. Because for traders that are very dependent on waiting on pullbacks, this is the worst market condition you could ask for. It really is, because it's just not giving you the, it is giving you pullbacks, just not the kind of pullbacks that you need to give you that confidence you need to take a good trade. It's just not. So it's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. So we'll see. We'll see. And this right here would be over 100 pips. Imagine catching 100 pips on gold today. So we shall see. Gold buyers are going to be nice whenever it comes. Yeah, if ever. If it ever comes. I would love to get a pullback on US30 though. I would love for price to find its way back up in here and pull the trigger on some really nice sells. All right, gold is pumping away here. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Get yourself on up to 1837 and we'll have a good day. We will have a good day. Where's the chat at, guys? Where's all the fun people in chat? There's some boring comments in the chat right now. People talking about VIX. I don't know what the hell that is. Gold on weed. People caught 100 pips on gold. All right, cool. Hi from Romania. Wow, Romania. Gold is highly manipulated. Well, with that mindset, then you probably shouldn't be trading it if you are. Hopefully you're not, if you feel that way about it. In reality, what isn't manipulated these days? Everything is manipulated. Oh man, this chat is boring. People talking about pairs we don't even trade. VIX, NAS, Bitcoin, we don't care about that stuff, guys. At least I don't care about that stuff. I don't know. All right. I guess we're not going to have any fun in the chat right now. So we'll see. All right. We are rejecting. We're rejecting. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 820, almost 830. So good. We're getting some volume here. We get a wick rejection here and we close below. We could see if price can start finding its way on down. Maybe take a sell from these highs, put stops above this area here. Hi from Boston. When are you coming here to teach us Forex? I have no idea. I don't really travel and teach, so it's not really my thing. I like this wick rejection, I ain't gonna lie. I like this wick rejection. I think I want to see how this candle closes, see what happens here. Because if we get, you know, we have this bounce, 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 push, break here. I think gold is looking to make its move. She's looking. The stream will cease at 9:30, and then at 9:30 I will start my private stream. Those of you that were able to get in, good stuff. Those of you that procrastinated and did not get in, sucks for you. So is this your first week looking at US30 doing Asian? No. No. Where are you based? I need your lessons. I'm tired of doing counts. Get my course. Easy peasy. Everything is in the description box of all my videos. You don't gotta catch a flight. Just get my course. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. My course comes with everything you need. Unlimited one-on-ones. What more can you ask for? Do you recommend taking the trades from your session or mark up the charts first and then watch what you do with it? Do you recommend taking the trades from your session or mark up charts? I don't understand that question. Is it just me lately, guys? Or is it just me? I'm not getting you guys questions lately. I'm not, I don't know. I'm not understanding. Not understanding. How do you eliminate distractions and stay focused when trading? Like you do anything else. Like you do anything else. If it's important to you, you'll focus. If it's not, you'll easily be distracted. That's it. I did not make the deadline because I didn't pay in time. I didn't get paid in time. Okay, thank you. Do you do live tradings every day? Can you guys read the description box, please? If you read the description box, a lot of your questions will be answered. Almost 8:30. Let's see what gold wants to do here. I've seen you doing online classes. Do you do one-on-one in person? I do, but not for, you have to already be my student for a while before I'll do a one-on-one in person with you. If you're like a beginner or you just started learning how I trade and my style and all that, no, I won't do it with you. It'll be a waste of time. It'll be a waste of time because people come from different trading backgrounds. You know, what if you're a fundamental trader and you're coming over to me trying to learn technicals and all you know is fundamentals? That would make you a quote unquote beginner in a sense with fundamentals and my with technicals and my style. So nah. Spam the chat with questions. You're gonna get put on timeouts. All right, Predator FX, go sit in the corner and think about your actions for today. I'm gonna talk to you like a kindergartner, like a teacher talks to a kindergartner who doesn't want to stop talking in class. Spam the chat. You're gonna get put on timeout. You know how when you were little, your parents make you go stand in the corner with your arms crossed, staring at the wall, and you do something bad? That's what that is when you get put on timeout. That's what that is. Oh man. I'm so tempted to take a sell here. If I saw this on US30, guys, I'd be in the sells. On everything I love, I would be in these sells. If I seen this exact setup on US30, I would be in sells. I kind of sort of want to take it on gold. The stop loss is kind of big for my taste. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take a sell on gold. I'm gonna take a position. I just don't want to enter, right? And then 8:30 and next candle goes bullish and puts me in drawdown. That's the thing. I feel like I want to wait for this candle to close, which it is in about 2 minutes, to see what the next few candles do, and then look to take the market on down. So I'm like battling between patience and getting this really good entry right now. That's what I'm dealing with right now. So we're gonna wait for this candle to close and then see how the next candle starts forming, and then we'll take we'll take a trade. Because I don't want to sell too early and then have to sit in drawdown. And I don't mind drawdown. I just don't like a lot of it. Would you consider adding one more pair to the live streams to replace AU? Nope. Nope, nope, and nope. Less is sometimes more. Less is more. Less work for me, less analyzing, less explanation, less bouncing back and forth between charts. Less is more. Less is more. And besides, that was the only other pair I really looked at. I traded and looked at. That's it. I didn't really care for anything else. So, you know, I didn't care about anything else. Less is more, guys. All you need is one pair. That's really all you need. All you need is one pair. It's risky to sell gold. I'm aware. I'm aware. But all this week, all last week, all of my entries on gold were risky. And gold just kept on melting. If you could withstand the drawdown on the nonsense gold was doing, you would have made a lot of money on the sells. A lot of money. This thing has fallen 2,500 pips and counting. It's no way if you're selling gold and you don't hold your positions that you wouldn't have profited. You would have in some way, somehow. I don't care if you entered at the lowest low of the market. At some point, it went into profit because of how hard gold has been dropping. So, it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right, this candle looks like it wants to close doji. And it pretty much did. Let's see. time frames. It's this 1 hour rejection that got me. It's this 1 hour rejection that got me wanting to take sells. I ain't gonna lie. All these rejections here, that's what got me wanting to take sells. Let's go to gold. All right. Took a sell on gold. Run, baby, run. What's this here? Oops. Oh, let me sign up for that here. Oh, what's happening here? What's happening? Oh, there we go. Do. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Come on, gold. Just melt for us here. Give us a nice little win to start the day. Don't need a home run, guys. Just need to get a win. Just need to get a win. Just keep winning. Just keep winning. Do. Now, gold needs to break this support here. This area right here needs to get broken. And we get close below and just melt. That's what we want to see this morning. What's US30 doing? Chilling down here. We are chilling down here. US30. I'm a bit salty I didn't enter. Don't be, because you're not going to catch every move. You're not. if you are watching this live stream, I never ever want you guys to feel obligated to take a trade. If you're watching anything, doesn't matter what it is, only enter if you feel comfortable with this setup. Because remember, we are all individual traders. Individual. We all see the market differently. You have to enter when you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, don't take the trade, because you will feel better entering if you feel comfortable than you will if you don't. And it's okay if this thing was to melt here, it's okay. You know why? Another setup is coming. If you're salty about missing a move, it's only because you feel like you missed a move. You didn't miss anything. Another setup is just around the corner. Just around the corner. I promise you. Promise you. Don't feel bad about nada. Plenty of trades I miss all the time. Yeah, it sucks. You wish you would have whatever, but it's okay. Just tell yourself that another opportunity is around the corner. Another opportunity is around the corner. Are you strict in terms of risk to reward ratios, or you take profit whenever you're satisfied? I take profit whenever I'm satisfied. So we were up 20 pips, now we're only up 10. That's no fun. If I was using my normal lot size, for sure I probably would have taken profit. This is why I say we have to break this low, guys. This low here, we have to break it. See how it's rejecting? So we just need a little bit more volume to take price where we want it to go. A little bit of price, volume to push price. That's all, folks. Never beat yourself up about missing a move, because you didn't miss nothing. The next setup is calming, guys. Have faith. Have faith. That's all you need. A little bit of faith. Today is a new day, right? We were on the markets yesterday. We missed moves yesterday, and we caught this today. Which means what? Which means there was another move. There was another move. So tomorrow's a new day. It's going to be okay. It's going to be a-okay. You feel me? Don't beat yourself up over missing moves. Don't beat yourself up over losses, because it passes relatively quickly, fairly quickly. The only reason I hate MT5 is because it doesn't show you the net profit of your positions before closing them, like already calculated on MT4 commissions, for example. Okay. What's your opinion on NAS? I have no opinion on that pair because I don't trade it. The description says you'll be live until 11. Is that accurate? No. I need to change that, which I'll do right now. The reason why is because I go to my private live stream at 9:30. So that's why. Do you ever set and forget trades or watch it till it closes? If I'm in profit, sometimes if I have a runner running and I've already secured positions, yes, I will leave runners on occasion. But mostly, no, I don't set and forget my trades. I'm a scalper. I get in the market and I get out of the market within between 30 minutes to about 3 hours, something like that. I prefer I prefer to not be in a trade for more than an hour if I can. I prefer that. Good morning, Charlene. Please, have you sent out acceptance email for those interested in your private live sessions? If so, I am not yet to receive the notification. So guys, yes, I sent out the emails last Friday. It's now Tuesday. I sent the emails out. I put all the new information inside that email. So if you didn't get the email, it's for one reason and one reason only. Or two. First reason is you put the wrong email in when you filled it out, because there were some emails that I sent that got kicked back to me because the email was messed up and it couldn't deliver it. So that's the first reason, which I can't do anything about. Second reason is it was sitting in your spam box for whatever reason and you missed it. Didn't see it. Either way, the deadline is passed and you have to apply for November, because every private live stream that I do for every month, the registration will be at the end of every month to start the new month. If you don't get in by that time, and I only give Friday, Saturday, Sunday to get in. I give you 3 days to get in from the time I send you the email. So if you don't get in by then, you can't get in until the next month. I'm only doing it once a month like that for a specific reason. So if you don't make sure your information is correct and you don't pay attention to the email, I put it on my Instagram story. Hey guys, I'm sending out the acceptance emails today. I announced it on my YouTube live. I'm telling you on every platform that the information is coming out. So if you are not sitting by your email waiting for it, and you don't get it, and you mess up your email, whatever the case, it's on you. So if you missed it for this one, it's done. There's no more signups. That's it. And the link that's in my description box now is for November. It's for November. So there's no more entries for the month of October. Not only that, if people are that interested in something with me, I'm very accessible. If you're my student and you have direct access to me, I look at all my DMs. So, or I try to in a timely fashion, and I'm on Telegram. So if you're that interested, hey Charlene, I haven't heard anything. Can you give me updates? I sent it. I did this. I did that. Whatever the case. You don't just stop at the first obstacle. You find a way around it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're messaging me now about it, unfortunately, the deadline passed. So you have to wait for November. Do you give away your strategy? I don't know how to answer that. I am continuing to lose my money in 2 years. What you give me advice? What advice would I give? Stop trading and study. If you keep on losing, stop trading and study. That's the best advice I could give you. Don't trade anymore and study, because you're going to stress yourself out. You're going to stress yourself out more than you need to. Losing money is stressful. Waiting for a pullback here is quite ambitious. I don't think we're going to get that. I think we're going to melt here. I really do. I think we're going to melt on gold, and I think we're going to melt on US30. Which one melts first is up for debate. Gold is rejecting London high. Looks like it's going to push down. Agreed. I'm referring to the one in November because I sent that request last week. Yes. The November ones will not go out until the last week of October. So I have learned so much by watching your live. It definitely has taken my trading to the next level. Wow. That's who I do it for. I love hearing stuff like that. Let me tell you. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love hearing stuff like that. Which trader is the 1 minute time frame useful for? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think I've ever looked at the 1 minute. I don't think I've ever looked at the 1 minute. That would drive me crazy, the amount of data that's on the 1 minute. That would drive me insane. It really would. I trade M1. Got balls of steel. If you trade that, if you trade like that, if you trade that time frame, you got some balls of steel. Let me tell you. I quit trading for almost 2 years, but randomly seeing your live streams got me back, and the growth has been crazy. Wow. Wow, you guys trying to make me cry today? You guys know I'm emotional, right? You guys know I'm a big crybaby, right? Nah, new father, that's what's up. That's what's up. So happy I can be a part of your trading journey. Love it, love it, love it. I'm telling y'all, live trading is where it's at. Live trading is where it's at. If you don't see a trading mentor offering live trading right now, they have missed the boat. They have missed the wave. They really have. They really have. Quick question, Charlene. What account on Hanko are you on? I use an ECN account and my leverage is 500 to 1. ECN. Thank you for your live streams. They are helping people out a lot and giving out free value. Just want to share how much I appreciate it. You're welcome. Appreciate you guys the same way. Appreciate you guys. You know how you guys can show me appreciation? You could like the stream and you can subscribe. And that's free too. You don't got to pay for that. The live stream is free, the likes are free, and the subscribe is free. How about that? Yeah. I'm 22 and I call you my tradie auntie. I appreciate that, but I don't like being called auntie. It makes me feel old. And I'm not old. Usually when you refer to auntie, it's somebody old. I'm very young still, so thank you though. Thank you. Call me your sister. Call me, I prefer that. Tradie sissy. Tradie sister. No tradie auntie. Traded US30 for the first time. I will probably never go back to trading currency pairs again. US30 or gold is the way to go. I hope you didn't trade it one time and win and say, oh, this is the pair I need to be trading now. I hope you have a great understanding of US30. You have back tested it. You have done all the work required to knock it out the park. If you have done all that, then perfect. Because you're talking like you just started trading. I hope that's just the wording. But I'm glad you like it. And yes, the harder the pair to trade, the more money you make on it. Why not STP? I don't like the fees on ECN. Then go to STP. I have my reasons for using ECN. That's just me. If you don't like the fees, then don't choose that account. Don't choose that account. That's it. STP has higher spreads, so the fees on ECN are the same. You're going to be in both drawdown. No matter what our trading styles is, black people are making money after all these years of slavery. Yep, I have been watching US30 and Gold for a long time. My broker would not let me trade it. Ouch. I can't miss your session no matter what. Thanks for being here. Oh, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. 509 people watching, 194 likes. Ouch. Ugh. Hurts my heart. Hurts my soul. Ouch. What are you gonna do? Where's the volume today? I don't know if I'm gonna hold these cells. These cells are really struggling to come down. It's struggling to break. I don't know why it's struggling to break. It is. Oh. These cells are struggling to break. It's almost 9 o'clock here, a few more minutes. These cells are really struggling here. I don't know if I should close out, if I should hold. Could we push up a little bit higher? We could. I don't know. I don't know. This is, yeah, on the 4 hours, not much, but then again, we haven't been getting much lately either. So, interesting. We've already tapped into this range here. Could we push up bullish? We could. I don't know how crazy I am about the cells. Even though it looks really clean on the 1 hour, this could go up a little more. I don't see us coming down and continuing, but with gold lately, I'm so conflicted, guys. I'm so conflicted. So this 4 hour candle is about to close here in 2 minutes. Look at the bearish volume on this 4 hour candle. That's the reason why I'm thinking about closing my positions at pretty much break even, because look at the size of this bearish candle. The rejection was nice, but I was expecting this to close a little bit lower, and it's not doing that. It's holding at like right around, that's just above 50% of this candle, just above it. Let me let this candle close, even though I think it's going to close just the way it is right now. I don't see it closing more. If it was closing a little bit more stronger bearish on the 4 hour, I would have more confidence to hold it. But I just don't have that confidence right now because the cells, look, this is a 4 hour candle. Look at this 4 hour candle. Look at this one, and then look at that one. Look how little that one is compared to the previous two. Almost no volume. Almost no volume. So it's like, you know, the only reason why I kind of want to hold the cells is because of this bearish pressure. But this candle, I don't like what I'm seeing in it. It's not giving me confidence to hold it for the overall sell because it's so damn little. There's no volume in this candle. How big is this candle? $58 pip, 4 hour candle. You can get 58 pips in a 5 minute candle on gold. This is a 4 hour candle and it's only 58 pips. Unacceptable on gold. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I don't know about the cells, guys. I don't know about the cells. I feel like we might push up higher and then maybe come back down. I think we might push maybe up to this high here, or maybe even these highs up here before we continue bearish. I just want to see how this candle is going to close, how the next one opens. Well, it did kind of sort of close a little bit better. It did close a little bit better, but if we can't break 1823, we're not coming down. I closed out, guys, because I am not confident in the sells right now. I'm just not. Even though the market is very, very bearish, we should not, especially with London and New York overlap. There should be enough volume to give us something, and I'm just not confident about the trade. If it drops, it drops, but I'm not confident about it, so I'm not gonna hold my sells. US30, what you doing? US30, you got 29 minutes to wake up. 29 minutes, put some pep in your step. Understand? It's about to drop. If it does, it does. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, if it does drop, I'm not going to be surprised because the market is so heavily bearish. But I just don't like this structure here. This structure here is what's throwing me. And remember what I tell you guys, if you're not comfortable, if you're so iffy about a trade or a setup, it's best to come out of it than it is to sit there and start hoping and wishing. Okay? If I'm in this trade and it starts doing a bunch of nonsense and I'm holding on to it knowing I already feel nervous about it, that's double the stress. Double the stress on myself. You know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know? So that's my whole logic behind it. If I'm comfortable holding this, if this setup here, this whole move right here, this structure right here, if this was up here somewhere, okay, I'm holding that move more likely, because you know why? I would have had something like that, a decent enough pullback for me to say the market is still very much bearish. Here, it's still bearish. Here, it's still bearish underneath all these zones, because we still have yet to have a major pullback, a decent enough one. Okay, these pullbacks haven't even been hitting 50%, haven't even been hitting that. So I would prefer to just be an innocent bystander than be in the trade and not get out and hope that it goes my way. I like to be confident in my setups. That's all. That's all. Win or lose. Win or lose. There's times I have been super confident and took a nice L. But it's okay. I follow my rules. Whenever you follow your rules, guys, win or lose, you won. Win or lose, you won because you followed your rules. The only time I get real mad at myself at losses is when I break my rules. When I break my rules. When I let my trade go further and draw down than I wanted to. When I take bigger losses than I'd like to. When I enter prematurely, when I know I should wait longer for more confirmations. When I don't enter on enough confirmations. All those things are the reasons why I would get mad, because those are all breaking my rules. Breaking my trading plan. But if I follow my rules and I'm patient and I wait and I don't go crazy and I don't, I get the perfect entry for my style, and I take profit at a good point and I make money, I win for the day, I'm good. And if I lose, it's okay. Because why? I followed my rules. Because consistency is what you should be striving for. You cannot be an experienced trader and have all these different styles of trading. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How are you going to find consistency if every time you get a certain trade result, you change things around? Because if you're winning on a certain type of strategy, certain type of entry, certain type of setup, if you're winning on that setup, you're not going to change anything because you're winning with it. But if you lose, and every time you lose, you let that loss define you, and you're like, oh man, I lost. This strategy sucks because I lost. There's no 100% winning strategy. There isn't. I'm sorry, there isn't. So you can't, you're not going to find consistency in your trading if you're flip-floppy, wishy-washy with your trades. Because guys, the same trades that I lose on are the same trades I win on, and I'm profitable. The same trades I lose on are the same trades I win on. The same setups. This trade I took here could have been a loss. Does it mean this setup doesn't work? No, it just did not work that day, that time for me. But it doesn't mean if this trade had done this on me, oh crap, this sucks, I can't do this, this doesn't work, this is garbage, now I have to look for other setups. I gotta find different ways of winning. No. That's why backtesting is so important. That's why studying in chart time is so important. Because you have to say to yourself, this is my strategy, this is what I look for in the markets. How many times can I take this setup and have the probabilities go in my favor for me to win over how many times I lose? If you take a certain setup, you want to see yourself winning on that setup 6 out of 10 times. 7 out of 10 is a little ambitious. Because most traders, most profitable traders have about a 60-70% win rate. No one really has like an 80-90% win rate. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. Anybody tells you I win 90% of the time, they're fucking lying. Most traders have a maybe 60, high 60, low 70% win rate. So aim for 7 out of 10 times, but 6 out of 10 times is great. Because if you win 60% of your trades and you only lose 40% of your trades, you're still profitable. You're still profitable. The goal isn't to not lose. The goal is to win more than you lose, because you're going to lose. You're going to lose. Everybody loses. But the goal is to just win more than you lose, whether that's in profit or in the number of trades you take. Because you could lose 10 trades, but if you hit on one and it eats up all the losses from the 10 that you lost, then you're still profitable. You're still profitable. And it wrapped up in all that in a nice little bow is keeping your losses as small as possible. Because if you take 10 losses and all those losses are $100, you lost $1,000. But if you win that one trade and you made $2,500 on that trade, you just ate up those 10 losses in that one trade, or 2 or 3. So don't come into trading, guys, thinking I don't want to lose, because that is unrealistic. You will lose. Just win more than you lose. Whichever side you want, whether it's in profit or in the number of trades. Typically, you want to do it in profit, not in the number of trades. The more trades you take, the more risk you put on your account. And your account is at risk. The more you're in the markets, the more you're at risk. Why do you think casinos, they say the house always wins? Why do you think when you walk into a casino, you don't see any clocks, you don't see any windows, you see lights everywhere? They got stuff going through the vents to make you feel good, that smell really good, to make you feel your what's the word? What's that chemical in your brain that makes you feel really good? I forget the name of it, but there's something in that scent that they put through the air vent system that it makes everything smell really good around you. So it makes you feel really good. So when you're in a casino, they're messing with your psychology in there. They don't want you to know what time it is, because they don't want you to leave for whatever reason. They ain't got no windows in there. They don't want you to be able to tell, oh man, I came in the morning, it's now nighttime. Endorphins, yeah. Dopamine, yeah. All that good stuff, right? They don't tell you that stuff, but it's to keep you in there, because the more you're in there, the more you're inclined to play a game, to gamble. The more you're inclined to want to gamble. When you get your cash out ticket, because I play poker, I play blackjack, so I haven't been to the casino in months, but I love to play blackjack and poker. When you get your chips, or you're playing slots, I hate the slots, I never do slots, but you see people play slots, right? And they get their little cash out ticket. How hard is it to find the cashier windows? You got to go through a maze. You have to go through all this. You got to ask security, hey, how do I get to the, oh, well, you go here, you make a left, you make a U-turn right there. You see the bathrooms over here, and then it's right there to your right. But they make you go through this entire maze of tables and pretty girls walking around, waitresses, serving you drinks, offering you massages at the table, all this garbage before you get to the cashier window to cash out. It's come on, like, guys, let me tell you guys, if I could own a casino, I would, because it's a cash cow. It really is. The psychology around it is nuts. It's crazy. You walk in there, you see all these old people sitting on the slots. They ain't got nothing better to do. They're all retired. Social security checks hit. They're all in there pulling that slot, pushing them buttons, lights and pretty noises and ding, 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 and bright lights everywhere. That's trading. That's trading. When you're on the charts, you're in the casino. When you're walking through the maze and you're looking at all the slot machines, you're on the charts, you see a million setups. You come to the chart, you're like, damn, look at that nice drop. I would have caught this drop. Bullshit. Bullshit. Guys, after the fact, everyone thinks they would have caught that move. How many times have you back tested and you're like, oh, I would have caught this. Damn, I could have caught this. I would have caught that. But in real time, it's never that simple. It's never that clean. Never is. Okay? Look at this move here. You would have said to yourself, hey, damn, I would have caught this move right here. Look at this move here. But here where the move started at 11:30 in the morning, these are all 30-minute candles. 30, 30, 1 hour. 30, 30, 2 hours. 30, 30, 3 hours. If you would have got in here, you would have had to sit in this trade for 3 hours before this happened. And then you have this candle right here, this 30-minute candle right there. And then you have this support that formed that has you wondering, should you hold your move now? Because you're looking left and you're seeing another support right there. So now guess what you do? You take profit. Take profit right there. And then you look back and you see this. Oh man, I would have caught that. I would have caught that. No. No. Casino is gamble, trading is not. That's all relative. It's all up to the person. Some people think trading is gambling, some people don't. Personally, I think it is to a certain extent. But it's not just pure luck gambling. You're making choices based on calculated data that you have, you know? You could say to yourself, I don't know, betting is gambling, right? But if you say, you know, Steph Curry is the best three-point shooter in NBA history, and you say, well, he's gonna go against another NBA player who's kind of good at threes, but not as good. So you're gonna bet on who's gonna win the three-point contest. Is it gonna be Steph Curry, the on record best three-point shooter ever, or this other Joe Blow guy who's kind of good? You're going to bet on Steph Curry. Why? Because you have past data, past information to tell you this guy is the best three-point shooter in the world. And you have, so are you still gambling? He could have an off night. Yeah, he could have an off day and just shoot bricks, but the odds of that happening are low compared to him doing well. So I compare that to trading. You're gambling to a certain extent, but you're gambling with proof of something else happening prior to that to give you the reason to enter a trade. You understand? So it's all in how you look at it. It's all in how you look at it. Okay? Man, gold is struggling here. Gold is struggling, and so is US30. We need some volume here, guys. I know we have news at 10 o'clock. Is it at 10 or 11? I think it's at 10. At 10. At 10. Maybe it's waiting for news. I hate NFP week. NFP week, like, sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it sucks. Because sometimes, like, every day you have news. Every day you have some nonsense you got to look out for. Like literally every day this week we have news. We had news yesterday, which was garbage. We have news today. We have news tomorrow. We have news Thursday, and we have NFP Friday. Literally every day this week. And sometimes it's not like that, and sometimes it is. So it's like it's really hit or miss. You know what I mean? Pain in the butt, really is. Pain in the cabeza. So I like Lillard over Curry from deep. Lillard is a bad man from 3, but he's not Steph Curry. He ain't Curry, I'm sorry. Need some water. All right, just gonna sit here and play with my sand real quick while we wait for some action here. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I will be trading Asian session this evening. So we shall see. Am I gonna be live for Asian? No. No, one live is enough for me every day, guys. No, one live is good. Still have a life, so. Nah, one live is enough. How many pairs are on your watch list? Three. The only reason why AU is there is because I have to drop analysis every once in a while inside Q-Tips chat. Other than that, if it wasn't for that, you wouldn't see AU there anymore. So, well, let me see. I haven't dropped an analysis in a while, so. Oops. Let's see. Hey, you got going on? Hey, you're still doing nonsense or what? How's AU been this week, guys? So let's see here. We have a beautiful daily zone holding around here. Keeps tapping into that zone and dropping. So AU is quite bearish at the moment. Wow, look at that beautiful pullback. Ooh, look at all this nonsense though. Look at this is what I was talking about. Ooh. Damn, this sucks. So it only moved London, New York, late New York. AU is still doing the garbage that it likes to do. That it's been doing. And then look at that, no pullbacks, no real pullbacks. I think this is going to continue down here. This should continue bearish. We respect these highs, shorts, to take it down. Yeah, I'm not going to drop an analysis this week. Nope. Nope and nope. Nope and nope and nope. Let's go to the money pairs, guys. AU is not a money pair. AU is a pennies pair. You know, real money. Real money. Run to the money. Run. What do you like to do when you're not trading? I get bored throughout the day trading full time. Almost want to get a part-time job. What? Sweetheart. Unless your part-time job is something fun, like volunteering with kids, you know, I don't know, serving food to the homeless or something like that, heck no. If you trade full-time, you want to get a part-time job, it better not be for that. Nah. If you trade full-time, and remember, full-time trader is a myth. There's no such thing as a full-time trader. Because whether you're a scalper, day trader, swing trader, don't matter. You're not on the charts for 8 hours a day. You shouldn't be on the charts 8 hours a day. If you're swing trading, you take a position and you're putting your phone down and you're walking away. If you're scalping, you're in and out. If you're day trading, you're in a trade, but you're checking your trade every couple hours. So no matter what style of trader you are, you should not be stuck to the charts 8, 9, 10 hours a day. If you are, you're doing something sorely wrong. That is nuts. That's nuts. So trading full-time is not in terms of time. It's not time. Trading full-time, if you're a full-time trader, you have tons of time freedom. So take that word job out of it. If you want to look for some hobbies, if you want to start another business or something, yes. But if you're trying to be a full-time trader or you are a full-time trader, a job should be the last thing on your mind. The last thing on your mind. You know what job stands for? Just over broke. Just over broke. No. We don't do jobs around here. We catch pips around here. A job is only to be used for leverage. If you're a trader, leverage your job to help you save money, to help you fund your account, to help you pay for education. Leverage it to better yourself. Don't look at your job as your end result. Don't torture yourself like that. Set goals for yourself. Set high goals for yourself. Set the bar high. Set the bar high. If you're bored throughout the day, you got a lot of time on your hands, get yourself online. Get on YouTube. I'm on YouTube every day. Every day. If I'm not listening to a self-help book, if I'm not listening to a motivational podcast, looking at financial stuff on there, watching funny videos, funny TikToks, whatever, fill your time with stuff that make you feel good, that can better yourself mentally, emotionally, You know, if I start getting in my feelings about something, I'll throw on something that will make me feel good, or throw on something funny to make me laugh, to put me in a better mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, look for things to fill your time with that are going to help you get better. If not better in life, better in mentally, emotionally, psychologically, all that. All that. Okay? Idle time is the devil sometimes. It really is. Find yourself doing nothing with yourself. You need to find meaning in your day. You know, find something you like to do. Go for a walk. Go to the gym. You know, walk around the mall. I don't know. Run some errands. I'm sure there's something around the house you got to do. Have a routine for yourself. Have a schedule for yourself. Wake up. This is what time I wake up. This is what time I trade. This is what time I go to the gym. This is what time I cook breakfast. You know, this is what time I pick up my kids from school. This is what time I dedicate for this, for that. Go back to school for something. Go learn a new trade. You know, it's the opportunity is there. You know, if you're finding that you don't have something to do with your time, you're just not motivated. You're just not motivated. Something is holding you back, and it's usually you. It's not anything else. It's not any other person. It's you holding you back. It's you. Hello, Charlene. Thank you for all you do. I want to register with Hanko with your link. Please, what is the method of deposit? Bitcoin is the one I use. Can they pay directly to my bank account or crypto? They pay through a crypto exchange. So get yourself a Coinbase account. Get yourself a crypto account. You can do it through Cash App, PayPal. But I get paid through Bitcoin. And then I have the Bitcoin deposited into my Coinbase. And my Coinbase is attached to my bank account. So it's a two-step process. Broker, Coinbase, to my bank. Easy peasy. Charlene, you ever been to Vegas? Yeah, once, and I wasn't crazy about it. I think it was overrated. Vegas it is not as glamorous as you think, guys. What you see on TV, they're lying. It was like homeless people everywhere. It was dirty over there too. The streets were dirty. There was a lot of tourist people walking around. You think the hotels are right next to each other. They're not. They're all like blocks and blocks away from each other and stuff. The food was all right. I ate at some restaurants. The food was all right. I didn't get to see any shows, but that's something you book before you go though. The shows. Matter of fact, my aunt and uncle are leaving for Vegas in 2 weeks to go to the Usher concert out there, which is pretty dope. I'm not that big of a fan of Usher, so I don't really care to see him in concert. But just the experience of seeing a show out there sounds pretty cool. The only time I really wanted to go to Vegas was to see Celine Dion perform live. And she's not right now because she's not doing very well. So that's the only thing I would have loved to have seen. And that's the only other reason I would go back to Vegas, is to see her if she was to do a review again. But I don't see that happening. So, but yeah, Vegas was cool. I don't care to go back, but it's cool. That's because the hotels are huge. Yeah. Hey, I'm new here. First time I see a female trader. Sorry if I assumed your gender. What kind of comment is that? If you assumed? What do you mean? Don't take your girl to see Usher. Why? What's wrong with Usher? Gold is still dropping? Okay, let it drop. Let it drop. All right, guys, it is 9:30. I have to start my private live stream now. Caught a setup on gold, but not much. It's looking like she's trying to drop right now. We'll see. I'm still not taking any more entries at this point in time. We have news at 10. So in 30 minutes, we have news. So I would be careful with that. US30 is pulling up, trying to pull up here. If it does pull up to around this area here, see what price does there. to potentially take a sell here, or we could pull up to here as well. So keep an eye out for that. All right, guys. But other than that, we had a great session today. See you guys tomorrow, and y'all be good. Good stream today. Ciao.